There's a nice one. There's hooks over there if you
Yeah,
need
this
them.
one's, it's got a hook.
Yeah, we have one like that too.
Yeah.
And Grandpa's snoozing?
Yeah.
Well, he's tired
does
all
best.
day. He was awake, and when he has dialysis, he gets sort of worn
Does he?
out.
That's right, he had a hook.
But he ate real good, so
Did he?
he didn't worry. He had the turkey and gravy and
Yeah, you hungry?
No, I ate supper too.
some of the Polish, not Polish, I'm talking Polish now. Purple cabbage I made.
Oh,
And do you ever make purple cabbage?
sour,
Well,
Like
sweet sour.
sweet sour, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it was very good. Oh, you found a piece of
I
cherry.
haven't had any since
No, it's
Thanksgiving
That's
dinner,
apple.
so yeah, this is the apple.
The cherry is
that's
gone.
Teresa said, "Who's cherry pie?"
Yep.
Is that in
I
there?
was just like, huh? You look
know.
in the
And
you
then-
open up the cupboard
Yeah,
to get
and
a glass out, and there's a plate sitting there with cherry pie.
Oh.
It was mine.
And she ate it?
No.
No.
Oh,
Not yet.
I
know, I
snatched
can
it out of there because I only had a tiny piece.
you know, that's like Carol with chocolate chips or chocolate.
Yeah.
She said, honestly, that husband of mine, he makes better rats couldn't find you as quick as he loved it.
And what's Bob eating? Pie?
Nope. A little stuffing
No.
and cranberry sauce.
Oh,
Ah.
it started dry. You know why? Because he baked some of that and got sort of
Some of
dry.
that.
And you really have to put some, oh, I should do something with that soup. Take those bones out. I'll take them
It has
out.
to cool off, otherwise it would scald you.
And then
Making
pick off
turkey
any
soup
meat
out of
that's
the
there and throw
carcass.
it in.
Oh.
And then put some carrots and celery in it. I always made that.
Bob, did you put on your quota of ornaments?
No, but I will.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Next
but I
year.
have to put something on.
I'll be putting on ornaments.
I
pretty
actually
darn
hate.
soon.
I hate putting up the tree and taking it down.
Well, it's okay. It's not fun when you do it all by
Here,
yourself.
Anna.
No,
Let's,
it's
let's
not.
put this on the
Well, and then,
floor or something, and
before my dad came to live with us, the girls had the front bedroom. So we had company one night and they went home, 11 o'clock. And Lauren said,
Whoa,
gosh,
there's
what
one
time
thing
should we
to
get the
get
tree in and decorate it?
Come
And every time
You
you'd
like that?
hear a move in that bedroom,
I thought it was
I
good.
hope they don't wake up. I hope they don't wake up. Well, we got her up and the kids never did wake up.
Oh, did you have Santa bring? Did Santa bring the tree to your house? Like, or-
No, Lawrence would go and get it. And
no,
then-
but I mean, would he, because you kind of tried to surprise the kids? No?
see, at my dad's family, when the kids went to bed on Christmas Eve, I'm not sure if the tree was there or not there, but it was decorated.
Oh.
And it got decorated when the kids went to bed,
Oh, boy.
and then the presents were there in the morning.
The
We-
tree and the presents?
Yep. So that's why my parents still to this day, they're not worried if they don't have the Christmas tree up.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, that's true.
that they never, we always
never
had it
put
up a
ours
couple,
up
like
until
2
a few
days before.
Right, we
We,
put ours up a
Yeah,
couple days
real
before
late.
Christmas. normally.
When we were children, then my grandmother lived downstairs and we lived upstairs. And on Christmas Eve, I think it was, yes, they'd say, oh, go down and see how grandma's doing or something, go see grandma. And so then we'd go downstairs and then my dad would make, we had the Christmas tree up already.
That was
My
pretty
dad
good,
would
huh?
make noise and boom, boom, boom. and
Want some
we'd
stuffing?
come and he'd yell, come on up,
It'll pop
Santa's
off
here,
your cake
Santa's
just
here.
perfectly.
So we'd come running up the stairs, he says, too late, he already left. But he left your presents here. That's how we would do it.
Busy.
My aunt and uncle lived next door.
I was just
About
missing.
He was
I would be so
I
mad.
would be too. I would cry.
I would be so mad.
Yeah, the presents.
Yeah, so
You know, I got
Did you have to go down by your
grandma's
older
for?
than, you know, not home, but you know.
Yeah. What did you have to go by your
Crazy.
grandma's for?
What? We just go downstairs, he'd say,
He
go and
goes
see
all
how
day
grandma's
with
doing
one
downstairs.
tree.
She's doing fine. We're staying here.
Never missing Santa again.
Yeah, and,
Grandma, you okay down there? Okay, good.
And then my
Grandpa
mother,
died young, and so Grandma was downstairs, but she was with her oldest son, lived to be in his 90s, like 95, I think, or something.
He only had
one eye.
oh yeah,
No,
My
he
dad,
lost
he-
that eye at work, though. No, he
No, we lost it.
He lost
one,
it at
but he
work.
lost
It
it.
fell right out one day. He lost that eye at work. Something hit him in the eye. And
you say that, Sue. The doctor we went to years ago, he got cancer in the eye, and Dr. Burkhardt.
Oh.
And they took his one eye out and put a false one in. And you know, I didn't want to laugh because he was.
Did he keep an eye out for you?
Well, you go there. Listen, you go there, and then he'd say, "Look into my eyes." Well, which one? You know, but my dad, and this is where I get this dopiness from my father. Ma said when we were little, my one aunt and uncle had no kids, and they'd come over for Christmas Eve, and a Santa Claus came. They did not know who Santa was, but he didn't leave the way he came. And my mother was furious. She said, "I wonder whose house he went to next after he
Oh, was
left."
he? Oh, did he party a little bit?
My dad, he always pulling something. Yeah.
We used to have, Ken Lasinski would come over, he came over for the Christmas
yeah.
party the one
yeah.
time. I don't know if it was Joey or you, was that, that's not Santa, that's Ken Lasinski.
Kinda makes him smile.
Did you
Well,
wreck it for the other children?
The one who had the best Santa Claus was Schuster's.
Oh,
And then
Schuster's?
Schuster's on
Oh,
Mitchell
yeah.
Street. You know, they
I
had the
remember
nicest, yeah, they always had the, what you would think was a Santa. So my brother was still believing in Santa Claus, and my mother took him and I to Schuster's, and we saw that Santa. We got to Hills, and that Santa was like this. And Bob said, "I think I'm gonna listen to the kids at school. There's no more Santa." But that Schuster's guy, if he'd just seen him, he would have believed it.
they always had that Santa's
Down by
parade.
Schuster's,
Yeah.
where the streetcar bends the corner.
It was just like
But they
one
had-
day I just stopped believing, but I don't even think I ever said anything. Well, I mean, like to you guys even, because it was just like all the.
I was
younger
just so
kids
glad
had
that none
it.
of you guys ever spilled the beans to the
Spoiled
other
it.
kids. You all knew that
Yeah,
that
because
was
you
so
know how
special.
important it- Yeah, exactly.
Because you want them to have fun.
Yeah. And
I,
which is really nice,
My
yeah. But I
brother-
mean, a lot of kids spoil it for their brothers
see, when
and
I
sisters.
was little, these guys were all big, and we could go to midnight mass, and then people would come over. We would go to bed till 3 in the morning. I'd want to get up at 6. Nobody wanted to get up till 11.
Everything was wrecked.
So did they tell you then, like, forget it? There's
No,
no-
Bob would show us where all the presents were hidden. He'd say, "Come on, she's out of the house.
I
I'll
didn't know
show
where
you."
the presents were.
You must have been too little, and they wanted you to
I
think
would always
Santa was
look through
coming.
all the closets.
See, she started it. She looked through
I
that.
hate knowing what my presents
So
are.
I knew
hate
exactly
it.
what I was getting.
I don't
Oh, I
like it
never
now,
ever
but-
want to know. I don't
At
even
the
want you to
time.
talk to me about it because I figure it out.
Yeah.
They think they're
Yeah,
so
same with me.
clever.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, don't even bring it up.
And then it's like, oh,
Plus, surprises just make me nervous.
well, I was older.
what?
Surprises just make me nervous.
You want it to be surprised,
I
don't you?
want it to be a surprise, but just the thought of a surprise.
I surprised my mother. I was older than my brother, but I was the one who always had the Dobbernicks up here, the monkey business. I knew where that train was that they had bought them for Christmas. And my grandmother needed some help, so my mother went down there. I know where my dad was. And I said to Bob, "I'll show you something." So I opened the closet door and I said, "Let's put it together." And my mother walked in and this train is going.
I wonder if our old train works.
We should take it out and try it. Uh-huh.
It even blew smoke, didn't it?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I think
I
so.
don't remember smoke.
No, that was
But we had
Bob blowing
the
smoke.
tracks and the whole thing. And it was,
Well,
Didn't we nail the track on the piece of
Yeah,
plywood?
it's probably
Yeah.
like rusted all up.
And then we'd put a piece of that tinsel
I
on
forgot
the
where-
track.
Oh, and then it sparks.
There would spark.
Yeah.
Oh,
can't
I
remember
could think
where
of a
I saw
lot
it.
of
I don't know if it's
That's
the
like
base-
It was in
squishing
an
pennies
old
on the
phonograph
railroad tracks.
box. An old gray phonograph suitcase, and it was in there for years.
I don't know.
And
The
it,
track is right by the wash
it
machine.
was down by the oil tank.
The box with the train. Well, we'll have to
I
look if
think.
it's there.
I don't know if it's still there, but
I was probably 4 years old when I got a buggy.
a baby buggy.
A doll buggy, yeah. And today it's standing in Carol's house.
Oh, how neat.
And when my great-grandson, the last one, came, he was just fascinated. In Carol's house, you can just go around from one room. He'd just walk and walk. Push yeah, a buggy.
Well, we never got real big presents, but you know, like a rocker. My mother would sew clothes for the doll and things like that. You know.
And those cherry, they were on a wire, 2 cherries.
Yeah.
We used to
You'd
lay.
hang them on the Christmas tree.
Yeah, and the
Cherry
lower,
on each side and the wire holding them through, and then you'd hang them on. The
and the lower ones, my brother and I would lay on the floor, and then
I can look at
pretty soon the cherries were getting kind of pecans. Oh, I tell you.
So how would they make them? They'd like have a wire?
Yeah, they had
it was
Like a
hard candy.
and
Hard candy.
and then a regular hard candy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like
hard.
a ball.
Yeah.
The dogs would eat it.
I don't remember anymore, but I do remember
Yeah.
the cherry
Candy
candy.
canes. Yeah.
Oh.
See, they don't. I don't think they have those anymore anywhere.
I've never seen them for a long time. And then my mother used to make with syrup, but I can't tell you how she did it or what else went in, a hard candy. And then when it got, she put it in a cake pan. Then she'd take the blunt end of the knife and
Hit it.
smack it. And well, during the Depression, that's the only candy we had.
Like syrup candy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we always made since my cousin Elmer would come over. We'd make syrup candy and then we'd put nuts in
What
it.
time we're leaving?
You know, I wish
What
I
time we're
ever
gonna be
found a
leaving
recipe
around
for that, but
Ballpark.
and we would make that real
Tomorrow.
often, and then crack
Well-
it up. And,
When is your stuff?
and
All right,
chop.
if we
So what
have,
went in
if we
there?
go to 8
Just- I
o'clock
can't
mass,
remember.
we get home
Syrup
at
and
9,
maybe brown
9:30.
I can't remember.
We'll have a breakfast,
syrup, brown sugar, butter.
birthday
maybe that's
breakfast,
it.
I guess,
I don't know, but
right?
I looked for it so often when they have candy
So,
recipes.
Yeah.
like,
Well, I
we'll
mean,
leave
what
here
time
around,
do you
I
have
think
to be
11.
there by?
I don't know. Like today, Jared said around like he was planning on around 2, but he said that he can like
Well, if you
later.
left at 11,
well. Yeah,
then you would get there around 2.
yeah, we could leave it like in between 11 and 12, either 2 and 2:30.
Yeah, that would be good.
I mean,
And because
two
it's
to
really heavy traffic when you guys are traveling tomorrow,
Yeah, I don't know.
because it's Thanksgiving weekend.
Okay, well,
Chris
And
said
deer
he had a
hunting?
lot of traffic.
On
When they went-
Thanksgiving
yeah,
night.
he
Well,
said
you
it
know,
was
I
real
suppose
weird.
the
I was
people
gonna
that
tell
have
him.
to leave
Now
at
you can
night
see
after
Yeah.
they eat their dinner and
Yeah,
then go
definitely
back and
not.
get to work,
Where's that? Oh,
they were probably all traveling.
Yeah.
so
Because I thought there'd be nobody.
it's only 6:45.
It feels really late. I'm tired.
It reminds me, Dave, of when you and I first moved into this house, and a couple of times that we would be sitting here. Remember when we found a whole box of old records and we like the Woodstock records or whatever.
yeah.
We sat around and listened to music, and then all of a sudden it was still like early at night, but we had a couple of beers and it was like it could have been midnight for all we knew. And then same with a couple of the times that we decorated trees, because we'd be kind of missing our families and
Yeah.
stuff and doing it on our own. And
But this room never got used as long as.
We don't use it often, but
well, it's
Well,
better
at
now
least
than
you
when we had
walk
white
through it.
furniture in here. Yeah.
They didn't do that. The door was shut, and here stood a old organ. I think I know Yap took it that time after sale, and boy, I think he finagled Mrs. Rhodey because that thing was worth money.
Wow.
And that stood in this corner.
Well, it's a good thing that we have a piano there now.
Yeah.
I know, I remember when you were telling me how different this house was before.
Oh, yeah.
It was nothing like
Oh, no.
when you moved in.
There was just a door here. See, the stairway wasn't here. The stairway came up from their cabinet.
Out in the kitchen.
Uh-huh. And then when the doctor moved in and they
Remodeled everything.
and then they put their David and Teresa's bedroom, that was the attic.
See, they call that the attic, and I
I
always
know,
think of
Jen,
the
you
attic
said-
being up higher, but you have the same thing up in your
Sure,
house.
yeah,
You call it the
yeah.
attic, and it's just
Sure.
a part of your upstairs
Sure.
that you don't use, so you call it the attic.
Yeah.
You
go
said
right-
that somebody fell down the stairs or
Boy,
something.
that was
Was
Ginger,
that Ginger?
Extra. Yeah. She come down. Yeah, she hurt herself that time. And then their two kids were so used to me being here and I didn't know she had fallen. Nobody had called me. And then pretty soon I did get a call and it was Leaf. And Grandma, why weren't you here? We needed you. Well, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know. And
Was she
then-
hurt badly or not?
Yeah, she got bruised up pretty bad. It could have been a whole lot worse, yeah. And then when she died that day, it was the same day as my mother's dying day. And I was gonna take a walk. At that time, I used to walk a couple miles. I was gonna take a walk. And I said to Lawrence, I think I'll wash my hair first and then I'll go out. And the phone rang and it was the sister-in-law calling me. And little Katie said, we've called people, but we never called Grandma.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
that-
sometime in the excitement you forget, you know.
but Lawrence couldn't go to the funeral. Uh-uh. That girl would come in and out of our house like she belonged there. And in fact, one time we were making sausage. And you want to see how we made sausage. So Lawrence and Vernon, they were on the machine getting the sausage going through. And Ginger had just had a baby. And it wasn't our way that you nursed in front of anybody if you nursed. So these two guys are running that sausage through and all at once Ginger's there, right there, and she's letting Katie suck away. And Lawrence said, I didn't know which way to look. Vernon didn't know which way to look.
Yeah, you don't want to. You want to still talk to them, but you don't want to look. You know, you don't want to
You know what,
ignore
they
them.
too cocky. But no, no. So, yeah.
I have to recharge my battery, so we're gonna get the end of our
Christmas
grandma
decorating.
Did you put water in?
Grandma Dot and Grandma
Yeah,
Elaine's.
I put the whole gallon in.
And did you cut the bottom off? Yeah.
Yeah, I have to cut about 6 inches because that was a bigger tree.
Oh, same.
It's very nice though.
It's
It fits
pretty
there
good.
perfect.
This room is 9.5 foot tall,
Is that-
and that
But you have a